How to flip houses with no money seminar. Everyone's seen ads for no money down seminars, but do they really work? I've been flipping for decades, and here's the truth about learning how to flip without using cash. In this video, I'll break down how no money flipping really works and whether those seminars are hype or legit. You'll understand what no money down really means and how to start flipping without draining your savings. Let's talk about the myth versus the reality of no money down real estate. Look, when I first got started in real estate, I bought a book called No Money Down for the 80s. Then I bought it again for No Money Down for the 90s by a guy named Robert Allen, who I became friends with later on in life. But that was his whole thing, was how do you buy real estate with no money down? Now back then, that was very legitimate, but there were a lot of people that were not legitimate. I remember a guy, I think his name was Tom Vu, I could have the wrong name, but he used to be on TV in a huge yacht. And he used to be in these monster houses, and as it turns out later on in life, we found out that he rented all of those to make himself look like a multi-millionaire. And you go to his seminar and try and figure out what he was selling, and he was always trying to say this no money down program that he had. And so many people that said no money down were attracting people that really couldn't afford to put any money down. They were attracting broke people, and they would try and sell them courses that they could not afford. Now, that gave the no money down concept a bad black eye. But the truth is, no money down really does work. Now, here's the secret. It's not no money down, because at the closing table, the seller wants to get what? Money. So there has to be money in the transaction. The no money down definition really means it doesn't have to be your money. The good news is that you already know how to do this. If you've ever bought a house where you borrowed money from the bank, you paid the seller, and then you paid the bank over the next 20 or 30 years, that's how you use no money down to buy a house, right? You may have done the same thing for a car. Or every time you use a debit card or a credit card, it's the same thing. You're using somebody else's money to buy something today that you make payments for to somebody else. Very simple. So a lot of seminars promise a lot of things. And now online, a lot of people promise a lot of things. And here's what I'm going to tell you from 35 years of being in the business and over 20 years of being a professional coach in the real estate investing space. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has a magic bullet. It takes hard work. I always say it takes hard work, but it's worth it. But just because someone has a fancy new system or a fancy new software, it doesn't change the fact that we buy real estate low, we renovate it, we flip it for a profit. And if we do that system right, it's repeatable over and over again. And if you're smart, you're also investing in rentals along the way too. And again, no matter what somebody tells you about my system works and mine is the best and mine does this, no, it's not. We all have the same basic framework that we work within. Are there some nuances? Yes. Are there some things maybe we figured out that someone else hasn't figured out yet? Yes, certainly someone like me who's been doing it for 35 years has figured out a few things and been through a few scenarios that I can pass on to my students that maybe other newer coaches haven't been through. So we have more education and more wisdom, but the facts of the matter remain. We buy low, we sell high. And that's how we make a profit in real estate. The bottom line is you need to have a plan and you need to have consistency in that plan. If you don't execute a plan over and over and over again, you will never see success as a real estate investor. Now, if you have no money to your name, can you be a successful real estate investor like the seminars tell you that you can? The truth is, yes. Will it be harder for you? Yes. Especially if you don't have any good credit to borrow that money from somebody else. You can still do it. There's a lot of ways to partner with people to get it done. There's other ways to do this where you do owner financing, seller financing, but your options will be limited if you don't have any money or credit. But I don't want you to be discouraged. You can get it done. It's just going to be harder for you. Now, it's only hard in the beginning, because once you have a couple of deals done under your belt, you can repair your credit, you can put a little cash in the bank, and before you know it, you can completely change your identity from someone who's broke and struggling to someone that has some funds behind them, and then your business can take off in the right direction. What you'll want to do is not find cash, but find access to cash. I always say the golden rule is, he who has the cash makes the rules. Well, in real estate investing, it's he who has access to the most cash is the one who wins as a real estate investor. So, how do you get access to cash? You can use things like hard money. Those are lenders who will lend money on deals. You can do private lenders, which if you want to learn about that, please subscribe to our channel and learn all about private money and hard money lenders inside this channel. And again, if you are somebody who is struggling with cash or credit and you don't have access to money right now, you might look into partnerships where you partner and split profits on deals with people that do have money if you have the skills and the drive and the desire to get it done. Partner with them and get your business started that way. Instead of being a seminar junkie, I would recommend that you start your investing business. Get a mentor. Look us up, see if you like us, and get a mentor that can help you step by step get your business started. Because seminars are great, they make you feel wonderful, but if you don't take action with a private coach or personal coach after that, you'll never actually achieve your goals. Don't be a seminar junkie. Seminar junkies go and buy every course under the sun and they never actually do anything. Be an action taker junkie and you will reach your goals as a real estate investor. Bottom line, going to a seminar is easy. It's fun. Sit in a hotel room, sit in a Zoom room. Hey, I love this. This is great. I feel so good about it. The hard work happens when nobody's looking. The hard work happens not in a group setting. The hard work happens when you actually take the things you learn and put them into action. And go out there and get in the arena and get in the fight and find your first deal and lock it down. That's the only way you're going to be successful as a real estate investor. Going to seminars will not get it done. Taking action towards your goals, having a plan, and never quitting, that is how you reach your goals as a real estate investor, not going to seminars. If you're serious about flipping with little or no money, the secret is not in the seminar. The secret is in you having clarity in your business model. Go watch my next video, the crucial step new real estate investors always miss, where I'm going to show you how to lock in your buy box so you can lock in the money for your deal right out of the gates. Go check it out now. The link is right here below.